Hey. Good morning, sir. Please understand, when you work in a group, there are responsibilities. You should not run. You are the first one to run and last one to enter the club. That is not a sign. Not observation. Four friends, sir. By walking, you think. Hey, we have too many friends. After marriage, you will have problem. Yes, sir. You put one more check. No, sit down, sir. You are the judge. The chamber. Okay, leave it. 50 minutes. You are Juvi, no? Yesterday? Good morning, Panchi. This is not good. Coming late. See, Gatana stays almost 15 kilometers away. She came. Don't tell me, sir, she is yet to join your group. I am already there in the group, so I can come late. Because you are advisor to many people. See, Aradhita, so she is not here. Aradhita, our Prachi is advisor. Like students, every student has advisor. No? Like that, Prachi is advisor to Aradhita. Her father is not keeping up. That's why Susmita is going abroad. For that, she is making arrangements. She tells me I am not keeping well. But I look at her group page and all. And people think they are the only intelligent human beings, you know.
Yes. Good morning, everyone. The title of my project is Comparative Assessment of Building Based on Vastu and Green Building Concepts. Here I will give you a comparative analysis of building design based on Vastu and green building concepts, exploring the importance and benefit in different sectors. Keywords used are Vastu, green building, sustainable architecture, energy efficiency, environmental impact, cultural architecture, harmonious integration, and comparative analysis. Now, if I give an introduction, the construction industry today is involving focus on preserving cultural heritage and embracing sustainable practices. Centuries-old tradition like Vastu-Shastra influence design, while the global trends promote in today's time green building concepts for resource efficiency. Vastu emphasizes energy balance for urban well-being, and green building prioritizes sustainability. This assessment will explore their intersection, their divergence in influencing the building planning, construction, and utilization. Now, first we try to understand Vastu Shastra. This Vastu Shastra has taken the origin from the science, from the Atharva, one of the four Vedas. It is an ancient Indian architectural science where Vastu stands house, dwelling, or foundation, and Shastra means teaching. So, Vastu Shastra becomes the science of architecture. So it is an ancient Indian architectural science that offers guidelines for designing and conducting the buildings in harmony with the nature, thereby paving the way for peace, prosperity, health, happiness, and avoiding troubles. There are the few key concepts to help you understand the Vastu buildings. The first is orientation. Vastu emphasizes the importance of proper alignment and orientation of building. The main entrance should ideally face east or north to receive the maximum sunlight and positive energy. Second, it consists of 5 elements, or it considers 5 elements. The 5 elements are earth, water, fire, air, and space. Here, water means purity or consciousness. The fire means strong emotions or passion or courage. Here, air signifies communication, like ventilation. Communication here will relate to the ventilation, or it will signify cheerfulness. The space is the heart of the house, and earth signifies stone or soil. It will represent the trust. So it considers 5 elements, and balancing these elements in the design and placement of different rooms is believed to create a harmonious living environment. The second is room placement. Vastu suggests specific room placement to enhance the positive energy. So as I discussed earlier, it is based on the peaceful living of the human being in connect with the nature. For example, I've shown the entire arrangement of the rooms. All the 4 coordinates are mentioned. Their master bedroom should be recommended or is recommended to be in southwest corner, while the kitchen should ideally be in the southeast corner. However, other rooms are also mentioned. The guest room should be in northwest corner. The meditation, yoga, or if you want to spend alone time in quiet room should be in northeast corner. Kitchen and master bedroom should be in respective southwest and southeast. The center of the house should be an empty space. I will give you the reason for this why it should be empty space. So it considers a room placement. The next of the point is color and material selection. Vastu suggests use of specific colors, materials for different rooms based on their purpose. For instance, warm colors are recommended for living room, while the lighter shades are preferred for the bedroom. However, for all the coordinates have shown the color. So white color is for bedroom. You can see the previous color. The bedroom master bedroom is shown. Corresponding to that, white color is being mentioned. So it will recommend the warm colors for living room and lighter shades for bedroom. The next aspect is ventilation and lighting. Proper ventilation and natural lighting plays a crucial role in Vastu design. Ample windows and skylights are encouraged to allow the entry of the fresh air and sunlight. Now, in order to understand this, we should know that in which direction wind blows for the maximum duration of time, and what is the movement or path that sun follows. This I have to draw. Everybody knows that sun rises in east and sets in west, and it mostly lies in which hemisphere? Northern hemisphere or southern hemisphere? It will mostly lie in which hemisphere? Northern hemisphere or southern hemisphere? Southern hemisphere. So I'll give you an idea of this. This is an isometric view. This is north, south, east, and west. This is the path which is followed by the sun. It will rise in the east and will set in the west, but it will lie in southern hemisphere. This will be in summers, and in winters the path will be shifted. Means the angle of tilt will be more in summers, and the angle of tilt will be less in winters. If I know the movement of the sun's path, accordingly I arrange my windows and doors in such a way that maximum lighting is set. Now, if you know this arrangement, from here you can have an idea. If I have an house, where the windows should be arranged. So I should receive the maximum sunlight. In which direction it should be arranged? If you are observing the windows, it should be in which direction? Facing what? So this is the orientation of the windows. So it says that maximum sunlight should be received in a particular dwelling or in a particular house. So I will be using this concept in further discussion also. The same concept are used in green buildings also. So here, mostly
Sir, sorry to interrupt. Why you draw two circles?
Here,
Because we have one angle circle.
you are talking about this circle?
Yeah,
This is not the circle, this is the path.
yeah, because we have only one angle path.
You have only one angle path, but the angle of it is different. Means, if this is the angle of it,
Uttara and Dakshina and no. Uttara and Dakshina and no. The orientation of sun changes.
orientation of changes. I explained. This is the angle. Why are these lights are coming? This is in summers. In winters, this reduces, angle reduces. So path is same, path is not different, but the angle is changed. That is the difference. So that's why I have shown two lines. Because it will play a major role in understanding the passive concepts. So Vastu emphasizes proper ventilation and natural lighting, and for windows and skylights encouraged to allow the entry of fresh air and sunlight. Now again I have shown with the help of the diagram. See the balconies and windows, where they are allowed and where they are not. So it is according to the movement of sun. Any questions till now? Now these are the different elements which have been considered in Vastu building. Water, and that is the again. It is house of Kuber. Then earth, it is the house of Shiva. Two earth houses are there. It encourages motivation, purpose. It is good for students. So if you want to study, I've shown a study room. It should be aligned in. I've shown the direction. Everybody can see the direction. So if you are having a study room, it should be aligned in north-east direction. Or you should study by facing in northeast direction. Next of the element is food. It is house of energy. It encourages optimism. Then is the other house of food, house of Brahma. It will encourage wealth and creativity. Next in southern direction is fire, house of Yama. It promotes success. Then in southwest direction is the house of wind, that is earth. It encourages strong relationship. In west direction we have metal, which is the house of Varun. It encourages love in the family, prosperity of the family. And in northwest direction, metal, house of fire, which encourages organized leadership. Now everybody must be familiar about this. I was new to this concept because I don't relate or I'm aligned with this, but still I have gathered as much information as
See,
I
last batch our 1 year student did that. Something similar. We had put that in the last, when you came first time also. I thought you would see that.
So that is it. So this is Vedic chakra. Now everybody of you must be familiar with Devis and Devtas. So this Vedic chakra consists of 45 Devis and Devtas, where Brahma is at the center. It is known as Brahmasthana. That's why I have mentioned earlier that center of the house should be empty. There should be no construction inside of the house. So it is Brahmasthana. This is Devi or Devta Brahma, which is also termed as Bhagwan ke Bhagwan. So deity or deity, Brahma. Now there are 4 more deities surrounding it, which are representing the head of the Brahma. So 4 heads of the Brahma. That is Buddha, Mitra, Vivasa, and Buddha here signifies it is the creator of the manifestation. If you want to achieve something, you manifest. Then we have Mitra, it is the cosmic peace. It gives you inspiration. Then we have Vivasa. He is the first one to learn the yoga. So if you are into meditation, sports, muscle, then this house will help. Then we have Amaya, where it is the ocean of power. So if you want to set the power, we try to align most of the things in the house in this particular house. So there are 45 total Devi and Devtas. Every of Devi and Devtas is occupying a particular space or place. According to that, we align our different elements in the building. Now this Vastu was originally being designed to be used in residential buildings. Now it is being extended forward for other sectors also, which we will discuss. So if I give certain examples, like north signifies money and opportunity, then northeast signifies clarity in mind, east signifies social association, then I can say west signifies gains and profits, northwest signifies support and banking, then you can say southwest signifies education and savings. So there are different aspects. It is known as Vedic chakra. Any questions to this? I'll move forward. So there are several examples of Vastu buildings in India, like Chenekasama temple in Bangalore, Karnataka, Vastavara temple in Karnataka, Akshardham temple in Delhi, Jagannath temple in Puri, then Nandeshwar temple in Rajanpur, then Lotus temple in Delhi, Meenakshi temple in Madurai, then Sati Stupa in Madhya Pradesh, and Lingarani temple in Bhubaneswar. These are some of the buildings in India which are based on Vastu. Now, till now we are talking about Vastu and the concepts of Vastu. Now, we will be shifting our focus on green buildings. So, next of the point is embracing the green building concepts. Now, creating a construction, operating it, maintaining it, building it typically will involve significant energy, water, raw material consumption, which will result in substantial waste production and contribute to the air and water pollution. In contrast, the solution to all these problems lies in green building concepts or green building practices, which aim to establish healthier, more resource efficient approach to construction, renovation, operation, and maintenance. Green architecture and sustainable building practices represent a contemporary shift in architectural philosophy, seeking to harmonize the interplay between the buildings and environment. Now, these are different aspects of green building. We have done in one of the chapters green buildings in environmental design. Now it focuses on energy efficiency, it focuses on land efficiency, it focuses on water efficiency, it focuses on design efficiency, resource efficiency, material efficiency, reduction in greenhouse gases, management efficiency, waste management efficiency, energy generation and distribution efficiency, comfort efficiency. So these are different aspects of green building. So I have tried to make it similar to that of Vastu Chandra. Now, if I talk about different components of green building, the first is environmental friendly building materials. So whatever building materials we will be using will be environmental friendly. Like we will be using local material, we will be using timber, we will be using stones. So here we promote those materials in which the consumption of energy is less and the waste production is also less. Can anybody give the example of the materials in which the energy consumption is less?
For energy consumption, I'm not sure, but like the bamboo banners can be used. It's exactly in Bangalore terminal where they are.
They are used. Definitely. We reinforce it, we use it. Reinforce it, then we use it. Then we can use timber, we can use straw, we can use recycled plastic and glass. Then it focuses on energy efficiency and renewable energy. So green building movement aims to improve the energy efficiency of the buildings, homes, and various building components and appliances. Examples of renewable energy sources are solar panels, efficient heating and cooling systems such as energy efficient windows, like phase change materials, like air tunnel. So all these concepts are used in passive heating concepts. I will discuss about passive heating concepts also. So there are two heating concepts, active and passive heating concepts. So it can be understood from the name itself. Active heating concept means directly I am using the solar energy and using it like PVs. So we are using the solar energy converting into the electricity, like solar heater that we have for individual houses. It directly uses the solar energy and heats the water. So these are active concepts, but here we focus on passive concepts. What are passive concepts? In passive concepts, we utilize the solar energy, store it with the help of the insulators, and then later on use it by active distribution. In order to understand this, let us suppose I use the same example only. You must have seen the shajja in front of your doors and windows. What is the purpose of that shajja? What is the purpose of that? Can you relate with that movement also? Why shajja is provided? It is a matter of controlling the radiations in the house which based on passive concepts. So in summers I have discussed the angle of the tilt is more. So in summers what is shajja will do? It will block the surface, it will not enter into your house. So inside, temperature will be comparatively less. But in winters, the angle of tilt is less. If angle of tilt is less, it means the solar radiation will be received. So in winters we need heat. So we derive that heat from sun. So purpose of that shajja is in summers it will block the heat, in winters it will not be. So it is a solar passive concept. It is not an active concept, it is a passive concept. Now inside the room also we can use a thermal for storage of the energy. So heavy material is used which stores the energy and later on uses it. So in daytime it will store the energy, in night time when the temperature falls, it releases the energy. So this is solar passive concept. So in passive concepts, we take the advantage of storage and installation. But in active concept, we directly use the solar energy. Next is indoor air quality. The indoor air quality is another important component in the green building. These buildings improve the air quality. This protects the occupant health, improves the productivity, comfort, and enhances the durability of the structure. Among the features are green roof, aluminium weather resistant, insulated access panels. We can also use paints. In the yesterday sector also, this paint came into the picture. When somebody had this paint, for air quality, inside air quality, which paint must be used? That paint must be used. It should not contain toxins. Next, it focuses on water efficiency. Green building saves water, protect the environment by using or installing water efficient appliances such as installation of reduced shower heads and reuse of water. So here we will be using rainwater harvesting. One concept of zero discharge building was also discussed in our previous lectures. So zero discharge building does not mean it will produce zero discharge. Zero discharge concept means it will reuse the entire effluent which is being produced from. Next is waste reduction. So another important concept of green building is waste reduction. Reducing waste is also a major component of green building. So in construction, we reuse and recycled materials in order to minimize waste, energy consumption, and greenhouse gas emission. So first part I discussed the concepts of Vastu. Here I discussed the concepts of green building. Any comments?
Green building concept, recycled material is used.
Recycled material, we promote use it.
One of the sustainable concept. Is that included in one?
Is that no? The Vastu is making a link between God and humans. There is no concept of energy efficiency. So it is purely based on rituals and superstition.
The material kind of.
So here the entire focus is energy saving. There will be certain contradiction between it. So Vastu will say something, green concept will say something. So we try to have combination of. These are some of the examples of green buildings in India. I have given a few examples of Vastu buildings. This is Infosys Limited, Mysore campus. Then we have IGPC building in Hyderabad. Then Godrej Green Building Center, Hyderabad. Suzlon one, it is the #1 rated green building in India. It is in Pune. ITC College, New Delhi. Rajiv Gandhi International Airport, Hyderabad. It's newly built. The Park Hotel in Hyderabad. Then Vikram Sarabhai Library in Ahmedabad. ITC Green Center, Gurgaon. And Enerzone in. These are few examples of green buildings.
So this picture I visited this campus. This kind of class.
Which
This Infosys campus. Sorry.
this auditorium which is here.
So is it green?
No, it is glass but insulated glass. So the grey color which you are observing on this is because of insulation. Then we focus here on potential synergies and conflict between the Vastu and green buildings. From site selection, orientation to the choice of material and energy efficiency technologies, each aspect contributes to overall character of the structure. This exploration will aim to shed light on potential synergies and conflict between Vastu and green building concepts across various sectors, offering a unique understanding of how traditional wisdom and modern sustainability practice can coalesce in creation of more holistic, adaptive, and resilient built environments. Now, if you see the potential synergies and conflict between the two, the first point which I am considering is site selection. Now, Vastu emphasizes the selection of the site with positive energy. So, here the entire concept of positive energy. Avoiding certain action and locations, which I have discussed earlier also. But green building prioritizes locations such that it will minimize the impact on the environment. So, we will select a location such that the impact on the environment is least. But Vastu is of the energy should be protected. He is not considered the long-term sustainability. Then it considers the factors like slope, shape, and surrounding of the site. I discussed each and every one in detail. So Vastu will consider the factors like slope, shape, and surrounding the site. It will green building will focus on preserving the natural feature and ecosystem. So here the focus is on ecosystem. Next of the feature is orientation. How to orient the building. Vastu suggests specific orientation to harvest positive energy from the sun. Whereas green building aims to maximize the natural light and minimize the energy consumption. Like if you see this room, we have a perfect example. On first day we were in another class. There we were using AC. There we were using so many lights. But there, if you see the construction, both the side ventilation is there, ample open spaces are there. You can see the windows, 10 number of windows are there. So lighting and windows there. It means here the consumption of energy is less. Here the consumption of energy will be more. For each occupant, if I calculate this for per occupant, number of occupants per se, the number of members participating in this course per se, but the energy consumption here will be comparatively less. Then Vastu encourages proper placement of room based on targeted directions, whereas green building design takes the advantage of access solar heating and natural ventilation. I have given the example of access solar heating. Then next element is design layout. Vastu prescribes the guidelines for placement, functions and shapes, whereas green building focuses on sustainability, design and energy efficiency. Vastu recommends specific functions of different areas of the building, and these functions are in relation with the Vastu. That are external. Every room will be placed as per the Vastu chart. Whereas green building promotes flexible layout. Here there is no restriction that bedroom should be in southwest corner, kitchen should be in southeast corner. There are no such concept there. Here the entire focus is on energy. Moreover, energy is going to be achieved by natural light flow of the air and ventilation. The next of the element is material. Vastu suggests the use of specific material based on their elemental properties. This also I have discussed before last I have shown different coordinates along with the material which is being used. So green building promotes the use of eco-friendly, recycled and locally sourced material. Vastu discourages the use of certain material. So it discourages the use of man-made material like asbestos, like plastic. When I say asbestos, it means which is manufactured by us, which is being refabricated by us. Green building aims to minimize the environmental impact of construction.
Asbestos is a harmful material. The countries are started because of causes of asbestos.
Yes, sir.
We don't encourage using asbestos.
Perfectly correct what you have mentioned. This statement you are giving in today's time. But we are talking about Vastu, which was prevalent since 80s. So in today's time, we are known to the fact that asbestos is harmful for us. So in our buildings, we avoid it. But Vastu promotes the use of
Asbestos natural material.
asbestos, which is refabricated by us. Right?
Vastu, we didn't have anything like artificial material.
Like you are having asbestos fibers. So use asbestos fibers for binding. Like in concrete, we use steel. Earlier time, in order to get a tensile strength, we use asbestos. So asbestos fibers are used.
Asbestos actually it's in modern world, not a conventional traditional.
Because the traditional material, asbestos. Now we are using it in different forms, like asbestos tiles. You have seen tiles over the roof. Yeah. So we are changing the shape of that material, but it is present in phases.
Many countries already had this.
Yeah, I agree. Next is energy efficiency. Vastu focuses on flow of positive energy and may not explicitly addresses energy efficiency. So here there is no focus on energy efficiency, whereas green building incorporates energy efficient technologies and renewable energy sources. Vastu emphasizes the use of certain colors and elements to enhance the energy balance, whereas green buildings strive to achieve a low carbon footprint through efficient insulation HVAC systems. What is that? HVAC? Yeah, you are also from industry. It is heating, ventilation, and air conditioning.
Air conditioning. Heating, ventilation stands for heating,
Please
ventilation, air conditioning.
air conditioning. So here, heating, ventilation, and air conditioning. Next is water conservation. Vastu consider the placement of water features for positive energy flow, whereas green building implements the water efficient fixtures and landscaping practice. Like in today's time, we go for rainwater harvesting. It is also the part of green building. Vastu doesn't necessarily address the water conservation as primary concern. So water conservation was not the primary concern. In fact, I've talked about Brahmasthana. You must have observed in the Asian structures, you have a water body at the center. So either it will be a small pond which is made, or we have a fountain. Yeah, or we can make a well also. So well, fountain, or lake is being made. So it does not necessarily address the water conservation, but it tries to please the Lord Brahma by placing water at the center. So no construction should be at the center as per Vastu, but water body is placed. Whereas green building promotes the rainwater harvesting and grey water reuse, as we have talked about in zero discharge. Grey water means.
Vastu says something about the toilet location.
Yes, correct. It says. It says that.
This is the section where they will be.
I'll discuss about each and every room. This is the only introduction part. I will not reach the main module. Grey water is kitchen water or base. Next is base management. Vastu doesn't have any specific guidelines for waste management, whereas green building incorporates the waste reduction and recycling practices. It designs systems for efficient waste segregation and disposal that we use also. Here also we have different type of bins which we place for segregation of waste, but there is no such conception. Vastu.
Vastu always says about the waste management. This is the reason we will see at the end of the house, kitchen is there.
But again, I will come to the kitchen. Waste management means segregation of the waste. How you manage the waste, how you collect the waste. That might be
Most of the waste generated in the kitchen is in if you go to the traditional old house, you will find when you from the entrance, focus the point is kitchen or washing area or everything.
kitchen should be.
Kitchen should be in a boundary side so that waste goes out easily.
The kitchen is in the, I have shown the each side. Kitchen is placed here. Southeast is in the front. So I think
Saying but it should be above the boundary.
that is the point. It is a point. So when I say waste management, it is not only kitchen waste.
Vastu has it, but actually our understanding is not one that Vastu.
Yeah, that might be the case.
So it's a very great shot.
Yeah, that might, because if something is written in the literature, we may understand in different ways.
The terminologies need not be used in Vastu, also
Old.
the terms what we are using and segregation, not we need segregation of we have a lot of non-biodegradable
No,
waste.
ma'am.
Earlier it was only biodegradable. Even in the earliest time of water conservation, the water was in the center, the group was in such a way that the water goes there.
Exactly.
We have not used that word of conservation there, but it's there.
Totally right. So there may be the issue of interpretation of that literature also. The next is indoor air quality. Vastu emphasizes the specific use of plants and ventilation for improved air quality, whereas green building integrates the ventilation system and material which enhances the indoor air quality. Vastu recommends the avoidance of clutter to maintain the positive energy. So that's why you must have observed bigger houses are comparatively big, large spaces were given, so that there is no concentration of energy at a particular place. Whereas green building prioritizes low emission paints and finishes to reduce the indoor content. So these are the different aspects which I have discussed for both Vastu and green building. This is the statistics of the building using Vastu and green building approaches. If you see that maximum of green buildings in today's time are in Canada. And in India we are at first. We are slightly increasing. I think we'll be coming at the second spot in a few years. Then statistics of the building using Vastu and green building approaches. We talk about state-wise data. Maharashtra has maximum number of projects or buildings which are green in nature, and Rajasthan is the least, whereas Karnataka follows the Maharashtra. This data is as per the lead. Lead is leadership, energy, and environmental. There is one more organization which did the standardization of green buildings. Green. Yeah. And yeah. Indian Green Building Council is also, IISC is also. Then these are the green projects in top 10 Indian states. This is certified gross square meter. Certified gross square meter means total area has been mentioned. So gross square meter is total area. Okay, Maharashtra is followed by Karnataka and Rajasthan is what? Then this is the percentage of the houses which are abiding to the Vastu principles. So if you see only 10% of the houses are abiding